Hi guys, I am very here to discuss about this my topic. The education system is killing our creativity. In every class, I want average student, one topper, and I want loser guy. In the education system, everyone learns something, and everyone receives same lessons from same manner. In education system, too much testing, only one right answer. There is no individual talent.
Schools focus too much on testing. Take out the microphone, hold it and speak. Schools focus too much on testing, making students memorize facts instead of encouraging them to think creatively. They focus on students.
Students are often told there are only one answer for a question. There is no chance to creative thinking. They are decreased for think creatively and write an answer for a question. So students have less creative skills by this education.
Creating creative subjects in schools are given not much importance, so they're not able to share their creative ideas. Students may prioritize getting good marks over exploration, new and creative ideas.
Yeah, moving it forward. Some schools have a very strict teacher-centered approach, limiting students' input and also creativity. So, for the fear of teachers, the student feels so stressed and they won't speak and open up to share their goals and creativity and all those things.
The fear of making mistakes can stop students from creating new things and also creating their own achievements.
Some schools have strict teacher-centered approach, limiting students' input and creativity.
Generally, our education system is only based on studying and just focusing on one solution rather than exploring the different ways of finding a question or a problem. If students are willing to solve a problem in a different way, but they are considered to solve in the way the teachers have said, they are not allowed to think broader areas. So I think education system is lagging in creativity and suppresses the creativity of an individual.
I just want to conclude this by saying that education system just hinders only a particular curriculum or based rules. Normally, coming to my point, just not only focusing on certain curriculums or standardized rules, so that we can nurture students' mind. Thank you.
In our education system, have some creativity. We need creativity in our education. Fetching from education is standard promoting standardization. But creativity is rather than promoting standardization. So everyone needs some creativity to learn something.
Yes, I agree with your point, and I just want to add a point that the one who is more creative is not getting the position, is the top position. The one who gets grades in a subject or in a test is getting to be in a higher position. So I think education is needed. With creativity, it adds somewhat more importance. So creativity is important.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I just want to say that education system is having particular curriculums and timetable. So how would you follow creativity?
Creativity is not something which you need time. It comes from the individual. It doesn't need any particular knowledge or any knowledge or not like somebody should not insert creativity in you. It is what is present inside you. So I think there is no need of time or keeping some particular time for being creative.
It's more. It's not control. She's asking. So I can say that many students have a limited experience, chance to explore their interests and skills in them. So it is a time taken, I think.
I think creativity is much more important with education. So I just wanted to conclude that grades are very important, and our education system is just focusing on particular pattern of education, rather focusing on individual students' creativity. And education systems should somewhat focus on the creativity of the students and give the individual students to come forward to put the creative ideas forward and to find themselves on in which field they are more interested. So that I conclude by saying this. Thank you. Okay, start.
Hi everyone. First of all, I want when I see the topic, a question rise in my mind. That is, it's really say the answer. It's really yes, because nowadays society and the schools are only focusing about the marks and scores, not about creative thinking and practical knowledge. What are you saying about this one? What is your opinion regarding this?
I think that creativity is not an engagement. Creativity is a tool. I think so. We can treat the creativity as a tool, not an engagement. Did you know some education system can lack creativity in some ways? Education system can lack creativity in some ways due to implementation of more money, spending more money, and there is no timing in the sense. So it can lose a creativity sense of my implementation. I can say that it's not education is not in a perspective way further than creativity. I am saying that.
Yes, we understand your topic that education. Yes, we understand your topic that education. Yes, education is killing the creativity. You know, education.
Yeah, creativity needs more. It can give a creativity gives reduce stress. It can reduce the stress and it gives implementation of relaxation of time, and it can brings more to gain some knowledge.
Yes,
and important.
We have to write instead of reading and instead of gaining knowledge. We have to write these unnecessary things.
Yeah.
You know, records. Records. How many of you wanted to write records actually? What's the use of writing records? None. No, right? So, education has many means. So, which through which it is killing creativity in students. So, you had any points?
Yeah, education system can causes of more ineffective ways like this also, but creativity needs much no. It can brings more implementation of relaxation time reduces, and it can thinking power will have to be creativity. I think so.
I guess from childhood, children should be supported by their parents and teachers to focus on their creativity to be more productive and to produce more things by creating themselves.
Yes. Nowadays, teachers and parents also are behaving. I'm not telling about our teachers, but some of the teachers also are behaving marks are more important than any other thing. They are thinking, they are concluding simply he's topper, he is duller, and he has nothing to do with it. And all with this, all his they are giving a mark to them that he cannot do anything if he could not score marks in any exams. And parents are also forcing children to get marks in exams. That's it. Nothing
Not,
more.
my point also to say that education brings more lack of reading or gaining some of the knowledge, but creativity it can also bring us to level up in our further ways, no. So it can bring us to level in further ways like we have to show our talent. It can brings up some of the example of creativity. I think so.
I think I think today our education system giving similar knowledge, the same only the marks. So children is also adapted for the biology system for getting good marks. By this way, children is also lost their creativeness.
Yes, what you said is right, because today's society is only divided the students based on marks, not on their creative thinking and practical knowledge. If we really divide them, I choose the better way if you think practical knowledge. Let's take an example. If you got 100 by 100 marks in a subject, if you don't have any practical knowledge, like if you are going to some place, you don't know how to travel in the bus, but you get 100 by 100 marks. What is the use of that marks?
Our education system is mainly based on tests, strict, strict rules, and heavy competition. Not teaching practical skills may lead to improper placements of every student. Student, this can be hurting our society.
Creativity is something beyond the education. Creativity has no wings. Some schools and colleges pressurize the students to obtain good marks, so they can't be think creative. But some schools are students are pressurized to obtain good marks. Uh, creative means gaining knowledge, thinking creatively.
Yes, you are right. But not only education system is like that. Like our parents also encourage to get a job only, like rather than creativity. They try to get a job and get good marks only. They don't want to check our creativity and our passion like that.
I think the curriculum should be changed because the curriculum is based exam focused and it prioritizes marks over knowledge or creativity.
Education should gives the foundation of knowledge and skill development, career and opportunities. But creativity is used to give a particular person skills, novel ideas, expressions that use the causes of various domains of human behavior.
Time up, please conclude.
If you have practical knowledge, you can serve a society in any way. But if you don't have any practical knowledge, you are difficult to survive in society. So let me conclude giving an example. So one student in some ex college, he had a CGP of 8 points, and another student who had a CGP of 9.5, and both had done a project based on the same topic, and the student who got, who had 8 points did very well. Like I've seen him, it's a live example, and the student who got 9.5 CGPA and had done the project in a simpler manner, and company do also took the person who he even the company is running. So let me conclude. Thank you.
Go ahead.
I believe social media has both positive and negative influences on the youth. Expecting users of social, it leads to negative thoughts. Especially teenagers are more uh, spending on media. Um, I want to discuss that it is better to minimize the social media time. My point is that to negotiate the uses of social media.
I think the information accessible on the social media enhances the learning, and by parental guidance, we can also balance our screen time and use it for the good purposes. Like the YouTube, we can see the videos and learn new things.
I will say some example like in our classes, some subjects are tough in ourselves. Some teachers are also said strong, toughest yourselves. That's the topic will search in YouTube or any other website, any other social media. We will use better learning our lesson.
And we can also and we can also get more information about what's happening outside by social media. Teenagers are more affecting monetary, they are affected and addicted to the social media. Averagely, the person spends on social media about in a day, 1 hour 40 minutes. It gives other issues and unhealthy comparisons between the youth. It is good or bad, creating the opportunities for to learning something skilled purpose about the, but it gives also negative things that by addiction and mental depression, anxiety. So we have to maintain these all.
I think that Josha said that is right, but we have more opportunities on the social media. First thing is in LinkedIn, we can search about jobs and other activities. In others, more medias are there for opportunities. Then how can you say that it is wrong? It gives us in mental effects for us.
Because the app is because that app is very useful for students for a better purpose, for more use. But nowadays, on our news apps are created. That is one of the Instagram is we are spending most of the time on Instagram addiction and by scrolling the reels. It is the most effective to teenagers.
As she said, social media provides job opportunities to most of the people. Yes, it's true, but most of teenagers are only using social media. That too not in a positive manner. They are getting addicted to some edited images and they're getting depressions, some things. And also they have issues.
If parents and teachers create a good awareness on social media, the negative impacts would be down, and the teenagers also can get to know about the diverse cultures and perspective of the world. I think we can keep down the negative impacts by the awareness of teachers and the parents.
You are saying that social media can create positive and negative impacts, right? Okay.
my small suggestion is that social media can create positive as well as negative, but use the social media in limit, then we can away from the some of the mental issues. Okay, we are concluding our topic by saying all our team has said positive and negative. That's nothing to say.
Then how would like to
Now that balancing of screen time should improve our activities and using social media for only for our education purpose is very enough. But spending more time while watching reels, TV show, time waste, and it leads to our lack of self-confidence. It's better to minimize the screen time and listen to classes is more better than having online classes. I want to conclude like that.